Okay, friends, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think around 18 participants are there. Am I visible to all of you, or some adjustments we need to make?
Audible,
Am
sir.
Audible? Okay. I will just change this because it may be somewhat disturbing, this background. Because I'm not very proficient in this online media. So we will try to see. I will share my screen, some of the slides I have, so that we can. So our topic today is about Indian financial markets. So I am trying to build some of the base for you to understand this India's financial market, so that when you specialize, you will get more of advantage here. Let me see, I'm unable to go to the PPT screen. Are you able to see clearly now?
Yes, sir.
Total screen is visible, or something black is coming on that?
Everything is visible, sir.
Nana? Back కనిపిస్తుందా?
Yes, sir.
Visible,
PPT.
sir.
Huh?
Not PPT, sir.
You're not able to see the PPT?
It is showing inside, sir.
Okay. You are not able to see the PPT, yeah? Now?
Yes, sir. It is showing.
Okay. Total complete screen you are able to see that India's financial market for beginners.
Yes, sir. It is completely able to see, sir.
So on that PPT, you are no disturbance, no?
No, sir.
Okay. So today's topic, which I want to share with you, is this India's financial markets for beginners. So some of you may be having some ideas, but I want to drive some more clarity for you to understand how this market is there and how we can understand better how it is used MBA course or corporate finance topics. So as you know, so let me see this. All of you are able to see this slide. Now, one of the most important thing is, see the enormous growth of India's financial markets. Or if you see the Indian stock market is the 7th largest in the world. Okay. So financial market is what is nothing but a meeting place where buyers and sellers meet. So instead of other type of things, here we exchange shares, we trade in the shares. Now, to appreciate what is stock market, India's stock market is the 7th largest in the world. Even though we are a developing economy, so we have overtaken advanced economies. You can see that a lot of youth are taking interest in the financial markets now. Lot of young population. So as a finance graduate, as a person interested in finance, you should understand what is happening in the markets. What do you mean by markets? What is the microstructure of the market? All these things you should be very clear. So now you can, some of the terms, you can ask me in the chat box if something you are not able to follow. So what he is saying is that market capitalization, one of the terms you are coming across here is market capitalization. What do you mean by? So how we were measuring the market capitalization? Market capitalization is nothing but your number of shares into market price. Suppose Reliance has 1,000 shares and Reliance share price is some 250. So market capitalization of Reliance is 250 into 1,000 shares. So 250 into 1,000 shares is how much? 250,000. So the value, market values Reliance at 250,000. So a measure of a market, a measure of a stock market in any country is a market capitalization. Like how do you measure a person's their value? You say that what is your net worth? Is it not? We will be talking in the caves and all these things. I have 10 crores, I have 20 crores. He has some 100 crores, like the net worth of the person. So we will assess value the person or assess the person's capacity by his net worth. Like that, financial markets are measured by the market capitalization. Stock exchanges are measured by market capitalization. So stock exchange is such a very important part of the economy. How do we say that we are living in a good city or a very big this thing? We say when we say that we have international airport, we say that it's a very good city. The prestige of the city, like Hyderabad international airport, Chennai, Bangalore. If a country is not having any stock exchange, we say that it is not a developed country. Stock exchange has such an important place in the scheme of things when you are evaluating countries. Country's prestige is measured by how advanced the stock exchange it is having. So now we have National Stock Exchange of India, very tremendously advanced in terms of technology, in terms of all procedures. We have National Stock Exchange of India. So in fact, National Stock Exchange is number one in some of the products we are trading. National Stock Exchange is number one in terms of index options by volume. You can note down so you can refer some. Normally, we are trading in different products. You will be coming to know after some time, when you slowly develop expertise. We have equities, we have derivatives. In derivatives, we have futures and options. In futures, we have single stock futures, index futures. In options, single stock options and index options. So index options is a product. In that product, we are number one in the world by volume, by number of contracts traded. So that is not a small achievement. And he is also telling us listed companies. So some of the terminology I am trying to explain to you rather than know what is practically happening. What do you say that is a listed company? So we have some companies. We have private limited companies and public limited companies. Limited companies have listed companies. Listed company means the company goes to National Stock Exchange and places its shares there. Suppose I will take an example to make you comfortable. We have, what is the milk company from Nellore which has gone for listing in stock exchange? You may be aware of this Dodla Dairy. So Dodla Dairy, earlier it is a private limited company. Now it has become a listed company. So it is going and listing in the NSE. So there may be many companies, but there are some companies which want to go for listing for various benefits. The company's image, the company's visibility goes up. So suppose we have a lot of companies like from Nellore itself, we have KIMS, they have gone for a listing. Bull Hospitals, So like that, this measures what is the market capitalization of listed companies. So I will just, it's not something like a lesson. I will have a free interaction with you. How things are happening. And the stock market, in the stock market, prices change rapidly. Prices change every hour, every minute, every second, every millisecond, every microsecond. Huge changes are, huge price fluctuations will be there. What is driving these fluctuations? Why prices will change from day to day, minute to minute? What is the reason? The reason is a lot of information coming to us. Is it not? Stock market is absorbing the information. Is it not? So when the stock market is absorbing the information, people react with the buying and selling. So when they buy and sell, the prices change. Now what happened to this? The stock market reacts to every information, whether it is political, economic, or any information. Now what happened? See, some of the events, in the last year, from last 1 year, there is huge fluctuation in the stock market due to this corona, COVID-19 pandemic. Any type of now they say that some Afghan crisis is there, some country is going bankrupt. So international events are affecting the stock markets. That's why they say that there is a very good book by Nassim Nicholas Taleb, which you can read. Wonderful book that is called Black Swan. Why it is, no, he says that the Black Swan events. What do you mean by this Black Swan events? Black Swan events. So normally we assume that everything goes into a normal distribution sort of thing. But Black Swan events comes no, once in a while. What are the property of a Black Swan event? Suppose Corona virus pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. So COVID-19 pandemic, when it happens, it has large impact is there. So Black Swan event has three properties. It has a low probability event. It is a low probability, but it has a high impact. And third one is, when it happens, everybody can explain after the event. So three properties are there for a Black Swan event: low probability, high impact, explainable after the event, easily explainable after the event. So any large event, you know, it is easily explainable after the event. That's why you can see in TV, in the stock market, you might be observing CNBC, TV18, TV9, NTV, ET Now. There are some business channels. What these anchors, they will come at 3:30 and they will start explaining this happened like that. So these Black Swan events, like have you heard of this bombing? Nobody expected that a hijacked aeroplane can be used to hit a American building, Twin Towers. That is called a low probability. But when it happens, it has high impact. And once it happens, everybody explains about what would have happened, all these things. I have guessed like this. So these are all Black Swan events. So any event which has disproportionate impact is called a Black Swan event. Like you see in Harshad Mehta scam, 9/11 attacks, global financial crisis, all these things, demonetization. So demonetization also nobody expected. Suddenly the things that when people start explaining after it happened. Like suppose if a famous person dies, people come and explain after the event very easily. So I think some of you will try to see how the things are there. So even at the cost of repetition, I will see here. What is a market? Market is nothing but a meeting place of buyers and sellers. ఎందుకు అసలు మార్కెట్ అవసరం మనకి? Why we need a market? We need a market because we can't search for other party. It is very difficult, it is very costly. So stock exchange is a place where which facilitates buyers and sellers. It is not for a nominal brokerage. So market is needed like your marriage exchange, because I have conducted that is I have performed a marriage for my daughter. I know how difficult it is to find a suitable bridegroom. But there are a lot of qualifiers. I can't say a suitable bridegroom X post or is very tough to decide. So this is a place where because a lot of the cost is involved. That's why there is no need for matching. Stock market is also a matchmaking place for buyers and sellers. So we have two major stock exchanges, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. And as I've explained earlier also, we need some mechanism to understand what is going on in the market. That's why we have indexes like Nifty 50 and BSE Sensex. What is the need for these indexes? These indexes will tell me at a glance what is happening in the market. Suppose I am going out and somebody asks me in the middle of the road, so what happened in the market, sir, today? So for that, I need a summary measure. I mean, I need a measure of what is happening in the market. I need an index. That index is called Nifty 50 in case of NSE. So NSE has around 2,000 companies. So we have a lot of companies in India, listed companies, like Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cisco, Telco, all these companies are very big companies. So when you want an index, this index will take the top 50 in case of Nifty and top 30 in case of Sensex. And then by seeing the index movement, we can say whether it has gone up or down. Suppose, for example, you can see here, if I can go to this some other now your website. If you see the website, of NSE, so this gives us a lot of information. NSEindia.com. Are you able to see this my screen?
No, sir.
No, okay. Let me try to share that. Now, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay now?
No, okay, sir.
So you can see here how this NSE website is a lot of information. There's a long ocean of information waiting for you. I think, see, one of the things is, if you understand stock market, if you understand investing, if you understand what is happening in the market, it is a sort of, training for life. You can understand how the companies are working, how businesses are working, how competition is going on. So it is a very personable, personalized, and very important skill to have, not only as a passing a subject. The stock market is such a wonderful thing. Once you develop interest in that, it can shape your personality. So if you see this NSE, website is a huge information. Now at a glance, I can know that now, see, Nifty 50 has gone up by 1%, 165 points. All these things we have several, no, Nifty 50, if you see what happened in the market, you can easily see here. The graph is there. So, and what are the companies which have gained? Some JSW Steel has 6%, ONGC 5%, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank, and most active securities. So I request you to go through at least once no, in a day to understand what happened in the stock market. Slowly you will get expertise. So expertise you can't get in a day. So some of the people say that you need at least 10,000 hours of practice to become in any subject. So this is a world-class benchmark. There is a book written by Gladwell called Outliers. How people gain expertise. So that's how you, to gain any expertise, you need passion. You can't simply listen or read something and become an expert. You have to have a passion, inquire about it, get different sources. Nowadays, you have the wonderful opportunity we have is YouTube, Twitter, huge amount of knowledge is there. World-class experts are there really teaching you. Yes, I wonder by seeing Twitter, many of the people will be knowing this Twitter. No? In Twitter, there is huge amount of knowledge, huge amount of financial markets knowledge, business knowledge being shared freely. World-class experts. Earlier, it is difficult to reach them. So the social media platforms has such a huge advantage to it. So this is how now you can understand what is happening in the market. Okay. So let me go back to my slides. So sometimes I digress to some of the other things, but again we have to come back to what I'm trying to show you here. Let me go to full screen. I think I'll try here. Okay. Are you able to see my slides?
Yes, sir.
So this, what I'm trying to say is we have a world-class infrastructure in the market. So infrastructure in the sense, all stock market revolves around three activities. So what are the three types of activities or three types of structure that is happening in the market for any investor is trading, clearing, and settlement. Once you understand the market microstructure, what are the processes involved in the stock market, your understanding becomes easy. We are trying to simplify as much as possible. I think you can put in your no questions or any some doubts in the chat box. So as you know, I think Albert Einstein has said, very easy to make a thing complicated, and it is very difficult to make a thing simple. So unless you can simplify, unless you can explain your things to a 5-year-old child, you don't understand the subject enough. That's what Albert Einstein said about quantum mechanics. And this stock market is no rocket science or quantum mechanics. It's a very simple concept. Concept is simple, but the execution is very difficult. I'm not talking about making money from stock market. I'm talking about understanding the structure of the market, who are the players in the market, how the transactions happen. Once you understand this much, you can go through various opportunities in the market. So nowadays it offers huge opportunities because we have huge turnover in the market. Around 40 lakh crores of business is being done in the market. So you have huge opportunities for employment, for entrepreneurship. Set up your own sub-broking franchises or distributors. You can sell mutual funds to your friends, relatives, and earn a commission because of your knowledge in the financial services or finance. And there's a lot of certifications in the stock market also. There is a certification called NISM, National Institute of Securities Markets. With this certification, you can do a lot of business or again look for employment in financial market. It's like a pharmacy certification. If you want to open a medical shop, you need a B.Pharm certificate. Like that, in the securities market also is offering huge amount of future also. It is destined to grow very huge in our Indian market, because we are only having some 5% of people participating in financial markets. So many people ask me, sir, this is stock market is a gambling. Why I should invest in stock market? So some of the answers I give them is, stock market has all types of people. Stock market has investors. So there's a lot of difference between these two, these type of people. You are placing your money for long periods of time, then you see it is called an investment. So whenever you are going to the stock market for long periods of time, so what is a long period that you can ask? So long period is minimum 10 to 15 years. In a 10 to 15 years time frame, always stock market outperforms other assets. Always equities asset class outperforms other assets like your real estate, gold, all these things. So it gives real inflation adjusted returns. So this is how there is a lot of scope in the market for all young people like you who are freshly coming out of studying the subject. So what I'm trying to say is, if you understand that there are three processes in stock market. They are trading, clearing, and settlement. I emphasize, I might have told in class also. Some of you may already be familiar with this. So what do you mean by trading? Trading means I want to sell and another person wants to buy. So I sell my shares, other person buys the shares. So how this happens? What's to happen? I have to go through a broker. All stock market transactions happens only through a broker. I can't individually go and do the transaction. So a stock broker is compulsory, or he is called a member of the stock exchange. Who is that stock broker? Stock broker is all members of this who has purchased a membership like Kotak Securities, ICICI Securities, Motilal Oswal, Geojit Securities, all these all these people are members of the stock exchange, are stock brokers who facilitate your transactions. So that is how I go to the broker, I put a order gets matched and trade happens. So if I have sold, other person has bought. That is where trade has happened. Once the trade has happened, I can't keep quiet. I need to get money because I have sold my shares. I need to get my money. Then the next step is clearing. So clearing means The stock exchange verifies whether I have securities. Because I have sold my securities, it verifies whether I am having my securities. Where it verifies? Because all securities are held in a demat account. I am not holding any shares. That is called dematerialization account. That means a piece of paper. It is like your bank. The bank holds your bank account. And it gives a slip, a piece of paper, a passbook, or nowadays a digital statement that you have so much money. But you can't ask the bank my money, again I will put it. So like that, a demat account is a account which has shares in a paper format, in a paperless format. So the stock exchange checks whether I am having securities and the buyer is having money in the bank account, seller is having shares in the demat account. So it puts a tick mark. It puts a tick mark against the trade. That is what you call clearing the trade. So it is cleared. Now comes the part of settlement part. What is settlement? Settlement means the seller has to get the money, buyer has to get the shares. So this transfer is done after 2 days. Transaction happens today. So after 2 days, T plus 2, after transaction plus 2 working days, your settlement is done. So that's why we have T plus 2 rolling settlement, one of the most advanced form of settlements we have. Now we are trying to shift to T plus 1 rolling settlement. So that is the type of advanced infrastructure we are having in the Indian securities markets. So what is the context? What is the background to this financial markets and importance of financial markets? This is what we call a 1991 economic reforms. So these 1991 economic reforms, many of you might not be aware. Almost it has happened how many years? Almost 30 years. So I doubt many of you may not be, maybe very little age or may not have born at the time. So 1991 economic reforms is a landmark event. So you have to study because it is it's like before 1991, after 1991, before economic reforms and after economic reforms. Now my professor used to joke, now it is before Google, after Google. Earlier we used to see, before BC and AD. Nowadays it is before Google and BC and AC. And also some of the very most important landmarks are SEBI is one of the most important institutions. NSE is another important institution. How they have transformed Indian financial markets and Indian finance. So one thing I request you to develop some interest in these topics. It's very beautiful topics. Unless you build passion, you have to love these subjects. Finance is such a very addictive subject. You become addicted to it. I just try to share. So I am trying to share some of my impressions. It is not a no subjects. All the subject is not being presented to you. I'm just trying to kindle your interest and spark some interest for you. Some of the statistics are given here. Some of the numbers you can see. So because some people, when I say the word statistics, their mind goes off. Because that's something, some people may develop some aversion to the term statistics. Even some other people say that you remove the statistics from our subjects are unable to bear with it. It's not like that.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Are you able to? I
Yeah,
think,
sir. Yeah, sir. Audible, sir.
So what I mean to say is, statistics, what I mean, it is a language. It is not a subject. I think there is some internet problem is there. I will just open my door.
I think some network issue will be there, sir.
Yeah, I think, no, this, I have closed the door. That's why it's unable to. Now it's okay
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
because I am staying in outskirts near this
Yes.
highway.
Yes,
There's
sir.
some, in the afternoon or in the evening, there's some sort of this internet connection is there. Internet problems are there.
Yes, sir. So heavy traffic, that's network traffic.
So what I am trying to say here is that the phenomenal growth of NSE or Indian stock markets. Why I'm saying NSE, I'm taking it a proxy for Indian stock market because 90% of the trading happens in NSE. So if you see how many trades are happening in NSE per second, 215 number of trades are happening per second. Number of trades, number of trade quantity is around 34,534 trades or quantity, number of shares are exchanged in this per second. So that's how this high frequency trading, algorithmic trading. So nowadays all computers are being used for trading because of huge transaction intensity. Computers were using. It's like your old movies. These people, they will put arrows. The arrows will go and fight instead of these warriors. So like that, we write an algorithm. The algorithms will trade with each other. And by the end of the day, you will know the result. Sometimes painful, sometimes you are happy. Because the algorithm is your thinking. Your thinking process you put in algorithm. And the computer fires these trades. If you see in Mumbai or Delhi, there are a huge number of computers, thousands of computers in one big trading floor. So that's why we call it as now, it is all screen-based trading system, SBTS. Earlier, all people used to gather at one place and try to trade with each other. Physical place. So nowadays, everything is electronic. So this just I am trying to share some of the things with you. So these are all, what are the companies which are in Nifty 50? So all these things, Reliance, Infosys, HCL, HDFC Bank, all big companies, ICICI Bank, Kotak, SBI, L&T, these companies are there available in the Nifty 50. That means it is a proxy for Indian economy. So Nifty 50 represents almost 65% of total companies. So some of the things I am trying to share is what happened during this COVID-19 pandemic. because of huge fluctuations in the market. How? But one thing is that what I told you, the long-term investing always wins. But if you go for short-term, there may be profits and losses. But in the market, all types of people are needed. You can't have only investor, you can't have only speculators, only gamblers. See, son, nothing, it is a simple thing, gambling means if you are having 100 rupees and you are trying to take a position for 10,000 rupees, that is gambling. But if you are having 100 rupees and you buy for 100 rupees and keep it in your Almirah and you can sleep peacefully. So that is where the concept of leverage comes. You might have studied leverage in your finance, operating leverage, financial leverage. So leverage is like a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways. It amplifies your profits, it amplifies your losses. So some of these things, that is interesting how market reacted around big events. So some of this, see, if we never know when we are bubble, what we call stock market bubble. We never know when we are in a bubble or not. When we will know that we are in a bubble? After the event. After the bubble happens, after it is, now suppose Nifty is at 17,000. If it goes to 20,000, I don't know whether it goes or not. If it goes to 20,000 and falls back to 15,000, then I can say 20,000 is a bubble. So it is all after the event forecasting. So stock market, you have to understand what is the structure, what is the market structure and everything. That is one part of it. Prediction, forecasting is another part of it. Prediction and forecasting is called entertainment. You see in CNBC, people will come after 3:30 and they will say that, in the morning this happened, that happened. That is for entertainment, because you see a lot of attractive people are there in CNBC TV 18 or business channels, which are trying, they are trying to things. These are all some of things, say why stock market goes into a bubble, but why stock market goes, the company's price goes on. It is like a greater fool theory of investing. They think that if I purchase this Reliance at 1,000 rupees, tomorrow some other person will purchase it 1,100 rupees. It is like, I can always find a greater fool to buy from me. Like that, there is huge price appreciation for many companies like IRCTC, Dixon Global, and many companies. Huge appreciation. I think one important aspect or one interesting aspect is this in this Indian stock market in recent past 10 years, you can say, is this company called Zerodha. I think many of you might have known about Zerodha. Zerodha is a pioneer of what you call discount broking. It encouraged stock market investing and trading. I think this you can read about this journey of Zerodha. Now it has become largest broking company. One very young person, Nitin Kamath, has become earning 100 crores of salary per year, and his wealth is something like thousands of crores. And this is also like what we call after the event. Nobody has predicted that Nitin Kamath will become such a success. So one of the funny thing I will try to share is, maybe off the record, that entrepreneurship. I can't predict what type of who entrepreneur will become successful. But once they become successful, I will I will say that due to this I have become successful. Am I confusing you? That's what I call. Now some of the story I will tell you to illustrate that. Some 100 people are going in a boat to cross, say, this Krishna River. And in the meanwhile, due to some turbulence, the boat started to collapse, get into the water, and say that all people are praying, and some people prayed for God, and at least some other people, they came. Some 50 people have got rescued from that accident, and they came out. So these press people have come, and they are asking what happened and how we have survived. These 50 people said, we have survived due to prayers for the God. And big story that due to prayers for God, these 50 people have survived. But what about the 50 people who have drowned? They also prayed for God. That's why it is called a survivorship bias. In financial markets, survivorship bias is there. So always person who has survived, they will tell the story. The person who has survived, he makes the history. He writes the history. Isn't it? Suppose some 1,000 people have gone to cinema to become Chiranjeevi. But out of 1,000 people, only one person has become Chiranjeevi. So Chiranjeevi will come out and say his story because of hard work, because of all these things, because I trained for 15 hours a day. So what I mean, I think our internet is also asking me to stop. So that is what survivorship bias is very much there in the financial markets. We will listen only to the stories of the survivors. That's why there is a quotation. Unless the tiger comes out, unless the tiger can speak, we will only hear the stories of the hunter. Because the hunter comes and says, I have done this, and no, that is how the world runs with the survivorship bias. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can raise in the chat box or you can mail me. I will try to answer them. And we have one most important thing is we are trying to conduct these sessions as a sort of knowledge sharing sessions, as a sort of showcasing our Narayana MBA strengths, and as a promotion for our courses. Our ICET code is NARN for Nellore and NRNG for Gudur. So I sincerely request all of you to share to your friends, relatives, juniors, all these people to select Narayana MBA if they are interested in this part of Andhra Pradesh. Like what I can say, I can comfortably say in this part of Rayalaseema that we offer very good facilities. As our HOD, HOD administration, Dr. T. Sudhir also attests that. We have a lot of facilities like finance lab, a lot of activities. Our course structure is also very much enriched with many features. Like we are connecting management fest, quiz, all these things, business news analysis. So I sincerely request all of you to become a brand ambassadors for and encourage this department to go to greater heights. Thank you very much. If any questions are there, you are free to post them in my mail or no, these things I will reply. Thank you very much. Anything else?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for knowledge enlightening session for our student. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow with another topic. I will share with all of you. Tomorrow another
Sure.
topic of business analytics are there. So it is a sort of sharing of knowledge. You can always encourage your friends also to join. It is open. Thank you very much.